So a quick review of 18th of February, starting down here with the situation with CCA and Stenkov. Stenkov actually went first, caught CCA again, so CCA are now down to task group Kern, I think. You can see they've got the MSR blocked again, they've got fatigue 1, and in the subsequent activation CCA failed, so they're kind of getting pushed further and further away and slowly whittled down by Stenkov. The original infantry components are still in their original starting positions. I don't see there's much you can do with them. You could have a last attempt to try and upset German plans at the rear, I guess, but essentially those units will dissolve of their own accord. If we move across to Spätler, this was pretty much, because it's the 18th and it's the turn prior to the German victory condition Chitpol, it was pretty much a turn of consolidation. So shoot, you can see there it just kind of again just pushed on a little bit up down that road, but essentially stayed where he was. In the centre, if we pass down the road down here, you can see that Lang has moved out of Kasser and moved up into the pass here, and Riem pushed on and hit CCB. They took quite a few casualties there. I think that armoured unit is only just hanging in there. I can't remember whether, I think the mech info only took one hit, but I can't remember. But essentially getting pushed back towards Thala. Further down, we come back across again. Dak really just looking to dig in a little bit here. So they've pushed up, forced a breach into the mines down the road that way. Bit of preliminary work in case the Chitpol takes them to Tebessa. Recon's sunning itself back there in Thalp, and the couple of new Italian units came on. Oh, they are part of DAC, and just held up the road just to kind of again have a presence. Sadly, with a command radius of 12, I don't think we can actually cover all the ground at the minute that DAC's looking to cover, but at least they've got stuff out in the roads. From the Allied point of view, prep def and digging in here for Stark. Same again for Welvert, just trying to cover its ground there. Tagging across, yeah, CCB we know about. CCB are in trouble really because Riem could probably take them apart, and that's 3 victory points up that road there, as you can see. Coming over this way, sorry, Allies, yeah, CCC, well again, CCC is a shadow of its former self. Just kind of hanging in there. You can see him behind there now that First Guards actually got motivated. Only a single, of course, single activation. But they did manage to come through 34th Infantry. But obviously, again, sharing roads, passing through units, put coordination on both those units because 34th Infantry went after the Guards. That's why their coordination marker is now missing, because they've activated later. You can see there's now another regiment come on for the 34th there. They're just coming up the tracks there. But again, 34th are kind of like digging in and consolidating around there. And I think they'll take over that second one, because probably Guards are going to have a battle on their hands somewhere down this Sidi Abdallah road, looked by the judge of Shoot. But that is one of the things I just wanted to briefly mention in the game. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, the weather conditions were rain again, so we had no air power or anything. The placement. So, because I kind of did so well with the 2 units of 10th Panzer, they've ended up sort of shutting off and being down here. But actually, and this is just my opinion, but the better resolution would always be that 10th Panzer should be effectively where Schutt and Stenkov are, because then they can use this road is then kind of 10th Panzer's road, and then this route through Kassel and all the way down here should really be 21st Panzers and DACs, and obviously you can see quite clearly DAC and Schutt and Stenkov are all the same colour. That's because they're all buddies, they're all from the same formations. And Riem and Lang and Gerhard, when he reappears, are 10th Panzer. You really, because of the distances involved, it's not creating problems, but it would be ideal to have those kind of formations fighting side by side, I think, and that's going to maybe come in. We'll see what happens with the draw, etc. But we'll maybe see that start to come in in this next phase. Okay, that's the end for this turn, and look forward to seeing you on the 19th.